Okay, so the first app in the list is Litwallz. It's a relatively new wallpaper app launched this year, and it offers a collection of wallpapers that really matches my taste in wallpapers. They're minimal, bright, and colors that really speak to the customization freak in me. It's got a very wide variety and just really high quality and super unique wallpapers. Especially love the gradient based wallpapers. It's not that they're better than other wallpaper apps, it's just that they're different and hence they add more to the variety. Now you can download the wallpapers and keep it in local storage and of course apply it directly from within the app. There are a bunch of categories that you can browse through, so depending on what kind of wallpapers you're looking for, just pick the category that suits you best. Now, the app is not free, but I do have 30 promo codes to give away to you guys. So all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and DM me there asking me for promo codes to Litwallz. First come, first serve basis, I'll hand them out to you. Next app in the list is Elocance. It's an app that converts your emails, documents, articles, anything that you wish to read into audio so that you can simply listen to it while you're doing other things. Now, there are some voices that are already pre-fed into the system which you can try and then set as a default voice. So within the app, you can add a document, add a newsletter if you so wish to. Now, let's say you choose a document and you just select a document from within whatever you have. It does the scanning and then you just need to hit play.
Ensure that you have provided, disclosed and or not withheld any material facts, information and declarations, as policy becomes void ab initio if material facts are not provided, disclosed and or withheld, and in such case no claim.
And it's actually pretty accurate, and you also get the option to adjust the playback speed, make it faster or slower. Now you can easily do this for articles that you read on the web or whatever app you're using. All you have to do is press on share, select Elocance, and then the app will create an audible version of what you intended to read. It just takes a bit of time depending on the length. And once it's ready, it'll say listen now, which will take you to, the library of whatever you've converted into audio. Tap on the first one and hit play. That's it. The next app is O Launcher. It's a home screen replacement app. Of course, it's a launcher, and it's really simple, very minimal, very functional. You've got your top 8 apps up front. They're all text, so they're really easy to identify, and it's not like icons that you can keep changing. Now, other apps can be simply accessed by swiping up, which I think is pretty standard, so no issues there. You can search also, and search is really cool. If there's an app that corresponds to your search, it automatically opens up. It's really easy. I mean, you have to use it to know what I mean. Now, there aren't too many settings involved here, which is what makes it so simple. I mean, you can pretty much have a new wallpaper every day. You can select how many apps you wish to see up front, whether you want it on the left or on the right. That's pretty much it. You can also set up what apps should open when you swipe left or right on your screen, which I've set up as phone and camera because those are the most used apps for me. And you can have your 8 additional apps. And swiping from the top opens up the notification panel. So that's again pretty much expected. Definitely give this launcher a try. It's absolutely free. I think a lot of us are already approaching our cloud storage quotas on Google Drive and OneDrive, and that's where Mega comes into play. It's a cloud storage and file transfer service that allows you to store up to 50 gigs of data for free. No strings attached, it's not like they'll end up after 1 year or so. And it's one of the highest storage quotas you can get today. Needless to say, you can upload all kinds of data, whether it's photos, videos, important documents, anything that you want to take a backup of, all of that's possible, and you can obviously organize all your files and folders from here. Oh, and if you do add your phone number and verify with Mega, they'll give you another 20 gigs, which I think takes your total up to 50 plus, I don't know, for some reason I see 65, but it could be 70 gigs for you. Okay, next, given we're all working remotely and sometimes we either want to be able to help someone with something on their phone or help our parents or grandparents with something on their phone, AnyDesk allows you to see their screen and control it remotely for free without any hassles of setup. Now, I'm on the same Wi-Fi network for these phones, so I can just see them directly. Otherwise, you can just take the address from the target phone and enter it into your phone, and you'll get control of, the display of your friend's phone, your relative's phone, or your colleague's phone, and then you can start interacting. And you can, look at what they're doing on their phone and guide them. Even more so, you can take control. So let's say, on the left is my phone, and on the right is, the target phone, the person's phone that you want to take control of. And see how everything I do on the left is reflecting on the right. So, someone on the other end can just sit with their hands behind their backs and let you do the thing and help them out with whatever it is that they needed your support for. Okay, the next app in the list is Higher Goals. It's a goal setter and a habit tracker, and I think it's beautifully done. The app is very simple. You've got your habits right there, and then you've got your goals that you can very easily keep track of. Let's talk about them one by one. Assuming you've got your habits set up, as soon as you do one, just say, I did it. And it has a count over there. Editing or adding a habit is pretty easy, and you can set up the, how often do you need that habit to be done? And then you can keep reminders, and you can set which days you want your reminders on. And similarly with goals, you can keep track of those, and you can also add steps you need to take in order to achieve those goals, which I think is really critical. And yeah, when it comes to adding a goal, very simple stuff. You have your goal at the top, and then you can say, what do you want to measure your goal in? And there are quite a few options, whether it's, how much money you earn, percentage hike in something, maybe a weight loss program. So in pounds or kilograms, how much you want to run in miles or kilometers. So there are quite a few options over there. And then you can say, hey, my total effort that I want to reach is this much. The progress so far, if it's a habit or if it's a goal that you're taking off from in between and not starting from scratch, you can add like a progress so far, and then you can have a deadline. Now the colors that you attach are locked because it's not the full version, but you can get yourself the full version by upgrading. And then again, this is entirely up to you. The limitations are very little in the free app, but again, if this is something that works for you, go ahead. And the last app in the list is Ratio Launcher. It's a really minimal launcher that replaces your home screen with categories of apps, which you can then use to easily locate an app and launch. And if you can't find an app, you've got a quick search that you can use. The launcher is unique because of several reasons. Let's say you get a notification. It shows with these yellow blinkers against the category name as well as within the app tile too. It keeps a pretty tight track of how much time you're spending in which category, so you know whether you're being more productive or being more entertained. You can customize the app tile to look and behave in a certain way and get more information by long pressing on it. You'll be able to see usage details, change the tile appearance, set up custom brightness for that app, and also change the category, hide the app, protect using fingerprint scan, and even mute notifications from it. If you want to set these factors from multiple apps together, you can do that by going into settings. If you're outdoors, there's also a sun mode that's the bright version of the otherwise dark interface. And you can obviously create your own category or drawer and move apps inside of that. Anyway guys, so those were the top 7 apps for the month of December 2020. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.